Welcome, everyone, to the World Review. This is episode 3, the NHL Hockey Challenge. Remember, you could watch us on YouTube and listen to us on Spotify and SoundCloud for free. And you could follow us on social media at the World Review on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. You can catch all the episodes at theworldreview.com. We're going to have Steve and Scott join us in a few moments, and then we're going to get started. And the first to go is Scott. Are you ready?
Got it. Go.
Okay. Question 1. What type of rubber is an NHL hockey puck made out of? Sulfurized rubber, vulcanized rubber, polyvinyl rubber, hatch rubber. An NHL hockey puck.
Vulcanized.
Sorry. Steve, would you like to try to answer the question?
I'm going to go with polyvinyl rubber.
Sorry, the answer is sulfurized rubber.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's sulfur. Okay, very good. All right, question 2 to Steve.
Okay.
What type of penalty is called when a player deliberately injures an opposing player? A suspension penalty, a major penalty, a match penalty, or a game misconduct penalty?
Well, I would say a major penalty. Final answer.
Scott.
Match penalty.
Very good. That's one for Scott. All right, keeping score. Okay, next question to Scott. What year did the New York Rangers win their last Stanley Cup? 1992, 1994, 1940? I don't know, and I shouldn't even belong on this hockey challenge.
94.
Very good. Excellent. Okay, next question, Steve.
Yes.
In the 1977 movie Slapshot, Paul Newman plays Reggie Dunlop, the captain of the hockey team known as the Millennium Falcons, the Honey Boo Boos, the Charlestown Chiefs, or the South Park Chefs.
That would be the Charlestown Chiefs.
Very good. Excellent. Okay. Scott, are you ready?
All righty.
Who scored the very first goal in NHL history? Joe Malone, Harry Hyland, Dave Ritchie, or Eddie Girard?
Joe Malone.
Sorry. Steve, for 1 point.
Probably Canadian name. Ritchie, Hyland. I'm going to go with Eddie Girard.
Sorry, it was Dave Ritchie.
Oh, okay.
But good try.
Yeah.
Okay, Steve, next question.
Shoot.
Who was the very first NHL team to win back-to-back Stanley Cup championships? The Montreal Canadiens, the Vancouver Millionaires, the Ottawa Senators, or the Hamilton Tigers?
I think it's the Ottawa Senators.
Very good. Excellent. Okay. Scott, next question. When an NHL player shoots the puck over the center red line and the opposing team's red line goal in that specific order, and the puck remains untouched without scoring a goal, the infraction is called icing, itching, burning, or shitting.
Nice one. Icing.
Icing. Okay, very good. I wasn't sure about that one. Okay. Next question, Steve. What is the length of an NHL hockey rink? 25 feet, 200 feet, 1 inch, or 100 yards?
It's 200 feet.
Very good. Okay.
I like to see a 1 inch hockey rink.
Yeah.
Well, it's, to me, it's a trick question. All right, next question, Scott. What is the longest shootout in NHL history? 6 rounds, 16 rounds, 20 rounds, 34 rounds?
20 rounds.
Excellent. Very, very good. Man knows his hockey. Steve, who was the first NHL player to score 50 goals in a single season? Gordie Howe, Wayne Gretzky, Maurice Richard, Eddie Shore.
It's Maurice Richard.
Richard is very good. Excellent. Okay. I think it's tied up, but I'll tabulate everything.
Steve, you got to forgive him for his New York accent. He's not French Canadian.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm not one of those French people. Won't say anything. Okay. Next question, Scott. What were the very first NHL sticks made out of? Fiberglass, wood, aluminum foil, or chocolate?
Wood.
Very good. Wow, you really know your hockey. Okay. Steve, which NHL team was named after a Walt Disney movie? The Hoth Tauntauns, the San Diego Chargers, the Tatooine Sand People, or the Anaheim Ducks?
The Anaheim Ducks.
That is correct. Wow, you guys are experts.
You're patronizing us, Joe.
No,
Okay.
like I said, I've been out of the hockey scene for a long time, and I forgot all these things. So I don't write the questions. All right, next question, Scott. Who was the first woman to ever play in an NHL game? Nicole Hensley, Manon Rhéaume, Nora Ratty, Shannon Sabatos.
Manon Rhéaume.
Correct.
Very good. Steve,
Yeah.
what is the only NHL team to ever kill a live animal on TV? The Nashville Predators, the New Jersey Devils, the Buffalo Sabres, the Detroit Red Wings.
All right, I think this goes back to the playoffs with the Detroit Red Wings. The Detroit Red Wings. No.
Scott, for 1 point.
Ooh, kill a live animal on TV?
Mm-hmm. The only NHL team to ever kill a live animal on TV. It wasn't a sacrifice. It could have been an accident.
Could have been an accident. Yeah. I'd say Nashville Predators.
It was the Buffalo Sabres. Now, Steve, I'm going to give you one last chance. Name that animal, and I'll give you 4 choices. A cat, a rat, a bat, or an octopus.
Not the octopus. Bat, it's too cold. What's a cat and a rat?
A cat, a rat, a bat, or an octopus.
I don't like cats, so I'm going to say cat.
It's a bat. It's flying around and they hit it. Okay, that was a tough one.
That was a tough one.
That was a tough one. More nostalgia than hockey because it had nothing to do with the actual game itself. It was just something that happened. Okay, Scott, next question. The front of the goaltender's net is called the crease, the sleeve, the shirt, the blue line.
Greece.
Excellent. Okay. Steve, next question. Who was the captain of the 1994 Stanley Cup champion New York Rangers? Joe Montana, Brian Leetch, Mark Messier, or Jackie Blabo?
Mark Messier.
That was probably one of the toughest questions, but
That's all right, yeah.
okay.
That's really tough.
That was very tough. Okay. Question 17. Scott, what year were the Montreal Canadiens founded? 1905, 1909, 1929, or 1919?
1905.
Steve, for 1 point.
Not 29. It's 09 or 19. Let's go with 1909.
Picked up a point. I think it's tied up, guys. Very good. Guys know your hockey. All right. Questions 18. Steve, which player holds the NHL single season record for shooting percentage? Craig Simpson, Wayne Gretzky, Sergei Makarov, or Charlie Simmer?
For shooting percentage. Huh, wow, that's a good one. I for some strange reason, I think it's Sergei Makarov. I want to say Sergei Makarov.
Scott for 1 point.
I'm going to go with the obvious Gretzky.
Oh, Charlie Simmer was the answer. But another tough question. Not all of them are going to be easy,
Yeah.
Okay. Question 19. Scott, what team did the New York Rangers defeat in the 1994 Stanley Cup Finals? The Las Vegas Gamblers, the Dagobah Yodas, the Vancouver Canucks, or the Park Slope Posers?
Canucks.
Canucks. Okay, that was correct. Very good. Not an easy question. Question 20. The annual NHL outdoor hockey game, usually held around New Year's Day, is known as the Purina Dog Show, the Winter Match, the Winter Classic, the Pest Fest.
I'm going to say the Winter Classic.
Wow. I think we have a tie. Okay, very good. Which NHL player once ripped off a fan's shoe and beat him with it? Peter McNabb, Stan Jonathan, Mike Milbury, or Terry O'Reilly? Scott.
That's a good one. Peter McNabb.
Steve for 1 point.
I think it was Mike Milbury. He actually did it in the Garden back in the 70s, I think.
That's correct. And I think you got the lead now. 1 point up. You guys are very well evenly matched. Okay. Question 22. Steve, who was the first African-American hockey player to be named to a Team USA Olympic roster? Dustin Byfuglien, Seth Jones, Jordan Greenway, or Mike Greer?
I want to say Mike Greer.
Scott for 1 point to tie it up.
Dustin Byfuglien.
Jordan Greenway is the answer. But good try. Another tough question. Listen, it's not easy.
Mike Greer is the son of Rosie Greer. Just a little FYI.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That's a good extra fact there. I didn't know that. And Rosie Greer was a football player, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. All right, we got a few more questions. Question 23 to Scott. Who is known as the great one in the NHL? Muhammad Ali, Wayne Gretzky, Michael Jordan, or Michael Russo?
Well, Gretzky.
Very, very good. One of the harder questions in this challenge. Okay, Steve. When an NHL player lifts his stick over his shoulder is called stick waving, high sticking, the stickler, or doing the cha-cha?
High sticking.
Very good. Okay, last question, Scott. What player set an NHL record in 1976 with 10 points in a single game? Bobby Clark, Guy Lafleur, Darryl Sittler, or Phil Esposito?
Ooh, that's tough.
Yeah.
76. Guy Lafleur.
Steve?
I only go with Phil Esposito.
Darryl Sittler was the
I knew it
10
wasn't
point.
Clark.
Yeah. All right. That was really good. I think we've got Scott at 9 and Steve at about 3, 4, about 10. So I'll retabulate it again, but I think it's 10-9. That was the final score, but very evenly matched.
Yes. Yeah, good game.
Did you have fun?
Yep. A ball. A blast.
Well, look, I didn't say the game was going to be easy. It was pretty tough. 90% of the questions were hard, at least for me. I didn't know them. I want to thank Steve and Scott for joining us on the World Review for the NHL Hockey Challenge. They were real sports and got through it pretty quickly, and it was a lot of fun.